Hello everyone, welcome to the first official episode of Dr. Wondy, where we talk about you and your problems. And we all know we all have a lot of problems. By the way, I'm not a real doctor. Alright, we got a very important question coming up. What do you do if you're pooping and you notice you're out of toilet paper asking for a friend? What do you do, chat? What do you do? Use your hand? Wash with water? What water? What if you're in a public stall? Okay, I got a solution for you. This is what I usually do for either or. When I run out of toilet paper, I take the cardboard circle thing and I use that. Like, I'll just, like, tear it so that it's, like, you know, a flat thing. Listen, it's hard and it's rough, but, like, you don't have to use your hands. Just use the cardboard thing. You can totally wipe with that, okay? Let's be real. It's doable. It's better than using your hands, okay? Desperate times calls for desperate measures, yes. Do you flush it? No, you put it in the garbage. You don't flush cardboard. It won't flush. Cuz it's too like hard. It wouldn't flush. You would spend like 5 times. Unscrew the TP holder? Wait, but that's gross cuz then they're going to refill it and then there's going to be like poop on it. That's weird. That's no bueno. Just use the little cardboard thing. I think. I just nastily walk over to the new rolls and walk back to the toilet and wipe. What if you're in a stall though? Wait, do you walk over with your pants down? Like, what if you're in a public place and there's people outside your stall? Oh my god, I remember this thing I used to do when I was a kid. And if the stall ran out of toilet paper, I would just crawl under to an empty stall. And I would just find toilet paper like a ghost. But I was a baby girl. Okay, I was young. I was small. I could fit through, okay? Like, I could just slide under, you know? Listen, when you're a kid, you don't think about those things. You just think about wiping your butt, okay? Like, let me give your girl a pass here. Give your girl a pass, okay? I was young. I was a baby. I was a girl. You know, it's fine. Things are fine. That is easily the worst answer so far. I mean, my first answer was the best answer. Just use the cardboard that's left over from the toilet paper. You can literally, like, take it apart and then just, like, use it. My dad one time had to go when he was walking home from work, like emergency, so he went in the woods and found a paper cup and peeled the paper off that. Yeah, like, that's fine. Listen, there ain't anything wrong with being resourceful, okay? You guys who don't understand being resourceful are the people who are gonna wipe your butt with your hands. At least I don't got poo hands, chat. Not like you. You guys have poo hands. Gross. Fucking nobody is poo sliding into your stall. I use my underwear to wipe. Your underwear? That's so sad. I feel like you have to sacrifice a whole pair of underwear in that situation. Clog the toilet. I don't know. I think clogging the toilet is like a whole other ball game. It's like, what do you even do? You just like walk out and be like, yeah, so it's I just did yeah, and it's gotta go. I'm old, I'll be in bed. Oh, okay. We do answer the realest of real questions. Okay, our next question. I, male 19, 3rd grade in high school 2020. Huh? really love her. Woman, same age. She's very kind and cute enough to make someone love her. When I talking with her, it makes me always happy. Even just thinking about her makes my heart beat so hard. Fortunately, I always have chance to be close because I'm the former class number. So I'm really close with her than any other boys. I always say joke, and she always respond to me with true laugh. Nice, no fake laughs. I really love her unforgettable smile. When I said joke to my friend, everyone except her said to me, it's boring. I want to say her that I love you since 2 years ago when we met first and asked to be my GF. When and how should I tell her, and what if she doesn't want to make BF? If then, what should I do? P.S. My friends and almost of my schoolmates know or realize that I like her. I think her friend may told her to her or may not. I think you should just ask her out. Whenever. Seems like she likes you, possibly. I mean, it's kind of hard to understand, but I think if everybody knows and you know and she seems to act differently towards you, it's worth just asking her out at that point. True laugh, yay! The true laugh is better than the fake laugh. Dude, sometimes I have a lot of respect for people who give other people fake laughs in really awkward situations. You know, like when someone says something really weird and everybody just kind of like stares at them, and then somebody will go, ha ha ha, ha ha, I got it. Like those people, they'll try and get the person out of like a bad situation. I respect those people because they're so like nice about it that they will try and give them an out. While meanwhile everybody's just like, peep a weirdo. Like, why the hell did you say that? Shoot your shot, yes. Shoot your shot. For sure. Salute that friend. Hello. Just got to give a fake laugh so hard that everyone starts looking at you weirdly. Focus. Camera. Oh. There we go. There they are. You see them? Do you have a place for your cats to scratch their claws? Oh, plenty. That's to scratch. That's to... Now I'm not... Okay, yeah, you know. Alright, camera. Come on. Anyways. Yeah, plenty. Oh my god, yesterday Abe told me that Riku was like meowing at the door when I was gone. And then she started meowing when I wasn't there anymore. She misses me. It's so sad. It makes me sad. You know when you bond with a baby and the baby like imprints and you're the mommy, and then you have to leave the baby and the baby's like, mommy, where are you? And I'm just like, I'm so sorry, baby. I can't be there. It's so sad. I bonded with her so much. She loves me. Thing about pets. No, I don't know what motherhood feels like, actually. When you get a pet, you'll understand what motherhood feels like. Coin. Now she just has Abe. Oh no. Oh no. Single parent life. Don't you need editor for YouTube video? I have one. How to be good at League. People sad, people cry. Get good. Excuse me, how old are you? Older than you. Speedrun questions. Speedrun time. Oh, there's Slipper. Okay, got it. What is a Discord? Boomer question. It's an app where you can text, type, chat, talk, join channels. It's better Skype. True. Our next question. Here we go. Bruh. I'm trying to convince my friend, that male 20, that he's freaking obsessed with this girl that dumped him a year ago. I swear I catch him looking at her social media every time I see this man's, and he won't admit that he can't get over her. He seriously won't listen to me every time I bring it up, but I know it's ruining his life because he's so obsessed. What do I do? It's time to have an intervention. This is so silly. I'm sorry. I don't mean to like laugh at your friend here, but this is so silly. Maybe he still thinks that he has a chance with her or something. I don't know. Maybe you should talk to him about it. Because I don't know, it's hard not being able to get over someone. Maybe he just can't accept it. But at some point, you do have to distance yourself from any contact or anything that reminds you of them in order to get over someone, right? It's kind of like an out of sight, out of mind. They have to stop being right in front of you for you to stop thinking about them. But if he's constantly checking up on her stuff, then he's constantly going to be thinking about her, reminded of their past together and a lot of that stuff. I don't know. It's kind of hard for a friend to just like go in and try to intercept on this kind of thing. I think the only thing you can really do is just talk to him and tell him that it's unhealthy and that it's over and he needs to, you know, gather his thoughts and feelings and move on with life, because it's not healthy to be overly obsessed with someone when it's clearly over. It is a youngin' issue, but talk to him about the birds and the bees. I don't want to like dismiss anybody's problems and look at it super lightly, but obviously, you know, some things, it might be more than, you know, what we're being told to. Maybe he has something mentally that, you know, needs to be checked up on, or maybe he doesn't, and he just can't get over the heartbreak or the girl or whatever it is. I'm out of sight, I'm out of mind. Kick him with reality. Riku? You mean Kiko? See, I'm telling you, we're gonna have so many cats, you guys are all gonna be so confused. You guys are gonna be like Riku, Kiko, Eri, Kiko, Riku. You know, I started calling Kiko Rico. There's too many cats. Rico! Kiko, I notice him. Come here, baby. He just wants to rub his face on my feet. Okay. Our next person. Was John. Hi. I'm in my final year of high school and I'm about to graduate later this year, but I'm having doubts about post-secondary. For my desired program, I have to audition at a few universities, and just the level they are looking for is a large margin above what I feel I am capable of. Yet it is my passion, so I'm going for it. It's just lately, as the dates come close, I'm having second thoughts. Maybe I'm not good enough, comparing myself to others who know more or are better at this or that than me. But it's really much too late since I've paid fees for application and whatnot. So my question is, how would you deal with the stress of making these lifelong decisions, and how do I have more confidence in myself since I've never had to audition for anything before? Well, auditions are very nerve-wracking. Very much so. Because I've done them before as well to get into university, because my major was piano performance, which was very hard, actually, to get accepted for. Because, for example, like my University of Toronto, for my particular year of acceptance, they accepted 10 students out of hundreds for the piano performance program. So, as you see, it's very competitive, right? 10 out of hundreds of people. So, you know, you have to stand out or you have to be, you know, good. But I auditioned at a lot of I auditioned at 3 universities. They were in different parts of Ontario and Quebec. So I auditioned at University of Toronto, which is in Toronto. I auditioned at University of Western Ontario, which is in like a small different city in Ontario. And then I also auditioned at McGill University, which is in Quebec. And I was not always super confident in my skill, but my teacher, my professor, She was very, very supportive of me. She believed in me a lot. And she said it would be a waste for me not to try. And so I tried, obviously. I played my audition. I had a fallback plan, though. So it was basically like I have a first and second choice program to audition into. So my first choice was piano performance. But my second choice would be piano education, which means I would be like a teacher. I would become like a school board teacher or like a music teacher, but with the piano major. Because you have to major in one instrument when you're in university, right? So I could still have done that. I could have done that. But the cool thing was I got accepted into all 3 universities for piano performance. So I got accepted into everything and for the thing that I wanted, right? Which was pretty crazy to me, which means like all 3 of these universities thought that like I could, you know, do it. Anyway, so I went to my first choice university, which was the University of Toronto. And I mean, it was scary as hell. Like the audition places were of varying degrees. So it was like the one in McGill University, which was the one in Quebec, I had to play in their concert hall. Now that was scary because like, it was like, okay, so imagine this big, so it was like, there was a hall. It was like almost like a theater, but then like all the seats went up. So the stage was down there and the seats were like going up, like, you know, diagonally. And the adjudicator, like the judges, the audition people, they were like all the way up here. And I was like all the way down there. And there was a spotlight on me and the piano. And I had to yell at them. And they had to yell at me to tell me to like start or stop. And it was scary. I was like, oh shit, this is audition. And like, you know, I'm playing on a big stage. And there's like so many seats. It's a big hall. I was playing in their concert hall. That was scary. For another audition in another university for Western, I played in like a little room. It was like small. It was like from here to like where the kitchen is, like where, you know, where the color changes right there. That's how big the room was. It was very small. It was just like, there's just like there was a piano. There was one dude and me. And then they would just be like, okay, go ahead and play your first piece of choice. And it was like very pleasant. It was like very like, whoa, this person's so nice. And like everybody's so nice. Like, this is nice. And then in my third audition, which is the one that the university I wanted to go to the most, University of Toronto, it was a room that was like, I guess this big, maybe a little bit bigger than this whole stretch, a little bit wider. And there was a table with like 4 professors. They all had their papers and they were sitting super close to the grand piano and myself. I can even hear them like coughing. It was like, you know, I'd be like playing and then like one of the professors would start like coughing and I'm like, oh god, this is very distracting. I need to concentrate. I need to play the best that I can. I need to like do whatever. And then you can hear the pages flipping and you can hear like the pens like scratching on the paper. And I'm just like, kill me now. When is this gonna be over? And despite all that I just described, each audition didn't exceed 10 minutes. Now imagine your entire life future depending on 10 minutes playing in front of these strangers in like different universities in different settings. It's crazy. Obviously, auditions are nerve-wracking. Like, it's super hard. Do you perform now as a job? Yeah, I actually talk on Twitch and I'm a monkey and I perform these kind of shows called Dr. Wondy on Twitch as a job now. This is my job now. Anyways, it's hard and it's scary, but you just gotta do it. You just gotta YOLO do it. Take a deep breath. Play the best that you can. I think like with most auditions, it generally is about a skill, right? Whether it's like an instrument or acting or blah, 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 blah. Some kind of skill, right? It's usually like when you audition, it's about some kind of skill. Music skill, singing skill, acting skill, speaking skills. And a lot of skills, they become more, you know, owned and like honed, not owned, honed, and like, you know, you perfect them with practice. So if you've put in the hours and you've got it down, you shouldn't be too scared, because your body remembers. A lot of it can be like motor memory, some of it is just plain experience. And I think with auditions as well, you want to try to perform whatever your skill is in front of a lot of people before your audition. So get the practice of being in front of people, performing whatever it is you're doing in front of people, because that's also something that requires practice. So not everybody is super good at performing their first performance, right? You need to like do it over and over and over and over again. You have to feel those nerves and you have to accept them and you have to learn how to deal with them. Otherwise, you can never perform. That's just the way it is. It's hard, but it's something you have to learn. And there's no shortcut around it. I know like some professors told me that before their big performances, they might like take a shot of alcohol to kind of calm them down. They told me that before. Like, I mean, I guess you could do that too, maybe. But like, I would suggest just breathing.